Understanding net present value is not only key to succeeding in your finance class, but also important in making sound financial decisions. Any business person, investor, or honestly any person in general can benefit from understanding how to compute and interpret net present value. The net present value formula is used to determine the present value of a series of cash flows generated over time. The formula is the sum of cash flows during the period T, which is represented by R sub T, divided by 1 plus R, which is the discount rate, the rate of return, to the power of T. And then when you sum all of those together, you subtract the initial investment to get the net present value. Let's work through a simple example here. The initial investment is $100,000. If your cash inflows in year 1 are $30,000, $40,000, and $50,000, and the discount rate is 10%, the step-by-step calculation is as follows. So in year 1, we plug $30,000 in as R sub T, and we divide that by 1 plus 0.1, because 10% is the discount rate, to the power of 1. So that is going to equal 30,000 over 1.1 to give us 27,273. In year 2, 40,000 is your cash flow. 1 plus 0.1 to the power of 2 for year 2 gets you $33,058. Finally, in year 3 here, we see this equation simplified again to 50,000 over 1.1 to the third power, and that gives you $37,579. When we add these all together, we get $97,910. When we subtract the initial investment, that nets us actually a negative number, negative $2,090. This means the result of the net present value is negative, and it's expected to lose $2,090 over time. Why don't we plug this into a financial calculator so that you don't have to do all the crazy math? And really quickly, we're gonna run through how to do this on the calculator. You can see the reflection of my hair in the camera. The way this is set up is incredible how I've engineered this. Okay, to start, we go to the cash flow button. The initial investment was $100,000. This is going to be a negative value because we're losing money. We are spending money. This is the initial investment. And also of note, if there is any work here already, when you click the cash flow button and there's numbers here, all you do is hit second and then clear work. But we enter this, we hit down. The first cash flow in year 1 is $30,000. Enter, down. This is the frequency, and this stays the same because we're only getting, in this problem, a simple example, 1 inflow of cash per year. Now, if our cash flows were distributed across the year, let's say quarterly, then we change this number. So we pass that, we go to the second cash flow, which was $40,000. Enter. Third cash flow, $50,000. Enter. And now we're set. We hit NPV. We have to set our interest rate, the discount rate, which was 10%. We type it in as a whole number. I equals 10. Down NPV, compute. We get negative $2,103.68. This is the most accurate answer. The answer on SUPERTUTOR is also accurate, but SUPERTUTOR rounds to whole numbers, so the answer comes out a little bit different. Now, why is this so important to understand? Using the bigger vision tool, SUPERTUTOR is going to tell us the significance of net present value and why it's important to understand and be able to calculate NPV. The bigger vision behind understanding the net present value is all about making informed financial decisions. When we're talking about business or personal finance, every action or investment we're making is typically expected to yield some return in the future. These might be different projects for a business or even simple decisions like whether to put money in a bank account or invest elsewhere. However, the money isn't static, and $1,000 in the future may not be worth the same as $1,000 today due to factors like inflation. And to really hit us home here, when you have a brilliant business idea, but the NPV says it's a $2,090 loss. Great meme. As always, SUPERTUTOR providing the intellectual laughs. Hopefully this video helped you learn more about net present value and understand why it's such a valuable tool. If you have more questions or just need a superhero on your side, go ahead and use the link down in the description to go to SUPERTUTOR and enter code AIDEN to try for 7 days free. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next learning adventure.
SUPERTUTOR, teach me right in the morning and the night. felt so bright.